All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
How's it going? My name's Colin O'Brien. I'm a strategic technical analysis expert focused on day trading and cryptocurrency. I really love to day trade cryptocurrency, and I'm really interested in the position as a technical analysis at Gemini Exchange.
Great. So tell me about a time that you showed initiative. What prompted you to get started, and what were the results?
Of course, so a time where I showed initiative was in a trading competition that I had. I was paired with another trader, and he was focused on some other technical analysis, whereas I was opposed to what he was saying. And we really had to come together and really, both of us actually had to take initiative and agree on what we were going to do in order to win the competition and in order to get the technical analysis right and what we were trying to decide.
Great. What was the most useful criticism you've ever received from an immediate supervisor? And how did you embrace this feedback and achieve a positive outcome?
Yeah, really good question. So, probably the best criticism that I've received is that I just needed to be more confident in myself. There was a particular sales job that I had where I wasn't really opening my mouth or really confident in what I was saying. And I had one of my supervisors actually sit me down and just talk to me and tell me how I could really improve with my confidence in what I was saying and believe what I was saying. And that really, really helped me at the time. And it was kind of hard to hear because nobody wants to hear, how you can improve or what you're doing wrong. But it was really good to hear that so I could actually improve with what I was doing and better myself.
Yeah, that's excellent. Okay, describe a time when you elevated the level of value you brought to a customer over time, and how did you accomplish this?
Of course. So, being in cryptocurrency, this is obviously a very new space, and there are a lot of people that are trying to get into it because they can see the opportunities that are at hand. And I have the opportunity to deal with and meet with a lot of different clients and talk to them about what kinds of cryptocurrencies they should invest in. And over time, I've told them to start really, really safe and only invest in the most secure cryptocurrencies. But as their trust has grown with me and they've seen what I can do, they're more open to the more new and aggressive cryptocurrencies that can have bigger returns in the long run.
Excellent. Tell me about a professional sales achievement that you are most proud of, and outline the steps that you took to achieve this.
Yeah, so probably the achievement that I'm most proud of is I had a day trading goal of taking an account from $10,000 to $100,000, and I wanted to do that within 3 months. And so it was a pretty aggressive goal that I had, but I think the biggest thing that I needed to do in order to accomplish that was to have a routine and a schedule where I always stuck with my technical analysis. I always, pretty much I did technical analysis for 7-8 hours a day. I journaled every trade that I made, and I really made sure that I was patient and I only took the best trades that were possible. And that's how I was able to achieve that goal, was through patience and through hard work.
Excellent, yeah. Can you recall a time when you were less than pleased with your performance? What did you do about it?
Of course. So with day trading, it's a perfect example. There's sometimes where you always want to be in a trade or make the next trade or just be really aggressive, or always feel like you have to be, in a trade, otherwise you're not making money. And there have been times where I have jumped the ball or got into a trade a little bit too early, or didn't thoroughly do my technical analysis behind each trade, and I just dropped the ball more than anything. And obviously my account and my performance was affected because of that. And so the thing that I learned most about that is just being patient and waiting for the setups to come to you, instead of just going to them and just saying that this is going to work out, when in reality you just have to trade what the charts are telling you to do.
Nice. Okay, describe your level of competitiveness. Tell me about a specific situation where your competitiveness helped you achieve better results than your peers.
Of course. So I'm a really competitive person. I really like to win. I really like to help the team win more than anything. And there was actually another trading competition that I did. And as you can imagine, everyone's just trying to out trade each other and be the best of the best, and trying to make the best returns as possible. And I think with my competitiveness, it just helps me to be the most hard worker. And it really just sets me apart because I'll just outwork everybody and really put in the time and the effort to trade my plans and trade the way that I like to trade.
That's great. Think of an example when one of your customers was not pleased with something that you or your team did. What was the situation and how did you recover?
Of course. So with cryptocurrency, it's such a volatile market, and obviously prices go up and down every day, and some people they can't handle that, right? And so we had a client where he saw that one of his cryptocurrencies wasn't doing as well as he wanted it to. And from the get-go, we told him, kind of these are the risks or these are the concerns that you should be looking out for. And of course, he said, yeah, I can handle it. There's no worries. Like, it'll be all good. But he unfortunately couldn't, and he decided that he wanted to pull out all of his money out of that specific cryptocurrency. And I feel like there's just nothing you can really do for them in that moment. You can only just reassure them that, of course your money's safe. Like, here's your money, you can have it back, and kind of just, hopefully keep that relationship or amend it as best as you can, and maybe they can work with you again in the future.
Nice. Give an example of a time when you successfully persuaded your peers to change their minds and follow your recommendation. What was the specific situation and what were the results?
Of course. So there was a specific chart. It was for Bitcoin. And it's interesting because there's a saying where you can give the same chart to 10 different traders, and all 10 of those traders will have different things that they want to do with the chart, even though it's the same chart. And so I was talking with a bunch of different traders, and they were all in agreement in one thing, but I was very, very, let's just say I was very sure that what was going to happen was going to happen with my technical analysis. And so I had to persuade them for a good 15 to 30 minutes of why I thought my technical analysis was better than theirs. And although it took a long time, it was right in the end, and it was a good decision for us and the whole team to go with that technical analysis on the chart.
Nice job. Share a time when you were able to directly attribute your probing skills to solve a problem with a difficult customer.
So, like I said, in cryptocurrency, we deal with a lot of different clients, and obviously the volatility in the market, some days are really good, it's really green, and some days are really bad when it's red. And I get a call every now and again from clients where they're just concerned about what's happening with the market and if their money is safe, or if they should pull out their money or things like that. And so I think one of the best characteristics that I've learned over the years is patience and compassion. Obviously, you have to do, at the end of the day, you have to do what the client wants. But I've been in cryptocurrency for a long time now, and I kind of understand how the markets work. And so I just reassure them and let them know that what they're doing is a smart decision, and that in the long run it'll make sense.
Very nice. Well, thanks, Colin. Do you have any questions for me? Anything about this position, this job?
Of course, yeah, I do have a couple of questions. First question is, how involved am I, and how involved is the team working as one at the company?
Yeah, I mean, we're all team players, but individually you have your own accounts, you have the things that you're working on. So I think it's definitely a balance of how much you'll be working with teams and also individually with your own clients. So you definitely need to be a team player in this position, but you also need to be an independent contractor almost with your individual clients and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of both. You get the flexibility of working on your own, but also the fun and the collaboration of working with a team.
Perfect, because that's something that's really important to me. Is I love working with a team, and I feel like I'm a really good team player, and so I feel like I'm perfect for this position.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Colin. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much.